Hello, everybody. I'm reaching out to you from Western Europe. Um, I want to do a quick video about marriage, about my marriage, and about my experience within my marriage or our marriage. And I just thought I'd share it with you. I just feel the need to share this with somebody, and I just thought I'd share it with everybody pretty much. My wife and I have been married for 15 years this March. We met in 1998 and got married in 2002. Now, our marriage has not been going well lately, and recently our relations and relationship has been deteriorating, and I'd say has significantly deteriorated. Now, I don't want to put the blame on somebody else. I know that there's a lot to blame on me. I know that I'm not the perfect person. I'm not the perfect husband. And as a matter of fact, I know that I'm a lousy person and a lousy husband, maybe a lousy father. I don't know. Um, I am suffering very much because of our deteriorating relationship with my wife. Um, I live with constant guilt that I could have and should have done better, but I haven't. So I constantly put the blame on myself. I have developed further anxiety, severe anxiety because of that. I cannot even go to sleep at night without sleeping pills. My wife has, for some reason, grown quite cold towards me lately. And again, I don't blame her, I blame me. Um, we sleep in separate rooms. Um, for some reason, she doesn't want to have sex with me anymore. And I want to apologize because my thoughts are scattered. And they're scattered because there's chaos in my mind all the time for various reasons. And so I cannot put my thoughts in order. So they're scattered. So they come the way, I share them with you the way they come in my mind. And again, I want to apologize for that. So we've slept in separate rooms for quite some time. We've been having sex on and off. But as I said, somehow, and for some reason, which is probably me and my behavior, she has grown very cold, and she somehow does not feel like and does not want making sex or having sex with me. She has, or she appears very, very, very dedicated to her job. So she goes like from 6 in the morning until 6, 7 in the evening. She goes to work. Um, because of all of that, well, there are other circumstances that have contributed to my recent falling into a state of low mood, let me put it that way. Low mood, demotivation, discouragement, lack of motivation. And I used to be a very, 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 very lively person. But now I have changed like the opposite, totally the contrary. So maybe this is what repels her from me. I have no idea. And she wouldn't share that with me. She just says that she loves me. But this is maybe a special kind of love. I don't know. Um, and I just wanted to share the enormous pain that I have in my heart because of all that. And even though I'm a big person, I am very, very emotional and I am very, very sensitive. And I take this very seriously, and my heart aches. And I just do not have words to express how much I am discontent with all that's happening with our marriage and within our marriage and with our relationship and in the relationship between me and my wife. I cannot tolerate this anymore and I cannot stand this anymore and I don't know what to do. I'm thinking of just packing my bags and leaving just so I can let her live without being a burden to her. That's how I feel. I feel a burden to her. And I feel that she doesn't want me around her anymore, except for giving a hand for helping with the raising our child, which is a 10-year-old girl. Um, Recently, she told me, like it was a couple of months ago, that she feels me as a foreign body. We speak another language, not English, but I just thought I'd use English because English has become universal so that everybody can understand what I want to say. But that's what she told me, that we were lying here in the bed and she kind of seemed bored, uh, not wanting to have sex. And she finally told me that she feels me, or her feelings towards me are like I am a foreign body to her. Now, on a couple of occasions, she told me, like I was away on vacation, and she told me that how good it feels that I'm away, how good it feels for her, for me to be away from her, like on vacation, or not here, at least not here. And when I was coming back, she was telling me like how not good, in other words, how bad it feels, or she feels, that I'm coming back because I'm bringing like darkness, or sadness, like an environment of darkness or sadness or a combination thereof, or a gloominess or a low mood or a kind of depressive kind of environment, things like that, and how sunny, good, relaxing, clear, fresh it was without me, without my presence here. I feel very big pain because of that. It really, 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 really hurts me. But that's how she feels. So I cannot impose myself on her, and I do not want to impose myself on her the way other men do. So I'm kind of withdrawing and planning to withdraw. And I've been withdrawing for a long time in my room. And I just, like I said, I don't want to be a burden to her, and I don't want to poison the environment with my presence in the living room or whatever, elsewhere. Therefore, I withdraw in my room and try to be away on vacation as much as possible. Um, I just don't have words to express my pain. Sorry for the repetition, but I just need to tell this. I just need to speak this out. I just need to share this with the general public, with somebody, with everybody. Um, I don't know what to do, and I'm not a person who's gonna beg her for sex. And I'm probably, not that I'm probably, because I've already started, but I'm probably gonna end up with another relation because I think it's unnatural for a man and a woman, and particularly a husband and wife who are still married, to not have sexual relationships. And like a couple of months ago, she told me, if you want to have sex, you have two hands with 5 fingers each. So, you can satisfy yourself sexually. Feel free to satisfy yourself sexually. That's what she told me. In other words, she told me to masturbate. Uh, and on another occasion, I remember when we were in the kitchen, she came into the kitchen and she said, why don't we start living like a brother and a sister? Now, at the moment, I didn't know how to take that offer or that expression, these words. And then I started reflecting on that, and I think she meant, or she wanted to mean, that we should discontinue having sex or making sex and just live like a brother and a brother, or like two people sharing an apartment, or like a father and a son, for example, or a sister and a sister, or two friends that are sharing an apartment. That's how I take it. So I really am on a crossroad. I do not know what to do. I am very, very confused. I am very, very insulted, offended, and disappointed because of all of that's been happening. Again, in another video, I'm gonna share with you the reason for me falling into that state, emotional and mood state that I am, that could maybe or most probably is the major reason for our marriage breakdown. Like in the month of October, she said, we need to separate. She didn't say we need to divorce, but she said we need to separate for a little while, just so each one of us can see, can like clear his or her head and see whether he and how he or she feels towards the other, and how we're gonna continue, or whether we're gonna continue our relationship, what we're gonna do after, and so on. So she kind of hinted that she wants us to separate in the beginning or at first, and maybe divorce later. That's how I take it. She wouldn't tell me. She tells the opposite. She said, I love you very much. Um, I don't know whether I should believe that or not. Um, I don't know what kind of love she feels towards me. Uh, Definitely, it's not a husband and wife type of love. So if she loves me, then she loves me like maybe a brother or a sister. But she definitely does not love me like a wife loves her husband. Now, again, I want to emphasize how very, very demoralizing, discouraging, and disheartening all of that is. To not be able to consummate our marriage, to not be able to enjoy my wife, who I love very much and who I care for very much. And I really do care very much for and about her, um, in various ways. And just the thought that this may never end, or like that maybe in an year we could, might, should have sex, is very discouraging. I mean, there's no point really in maintaining, I think, our relationship and our marriage. It is very depressing as well, and it brings and contributes additionally to the severe state of anxiety that I am already in. The thought that days after days after days and weeks after weeks after weeks and months after months after months, I can be coming back home, go bed in the evening, not being able to enjoy my wife, not being able to enjoy fully our marriage, and just speak with each other on business related, or like family related issues other than love or sex, is very demotivating and discouraging and disheartening for me. Sorry for the repetition, but I really would like to be able to find other words to express the feelings, the emotions that are within my heart and soul. So I'll end up this video now, and then I'll try to do another video about the reasons that I think that may have contributed to that aggravated and negative state of our marriage. Thank you for watching and listening.